What's up, T251? How are you doing? I'm doing great. By the way, I've made a ton of progress on my game. As you can see, I've got 3 shapes all animating at random intervals. I can switch the random interval at which they are animating. Although I should probably increase the circle one. Let's increase the circle one real quick. I think I have to go down, like 15 maybe, just half it. So yeah, now the circle should animate a little bit faster. Yeah, I think that's perfect actually. Whoa, sometimes it can pulse pretty fast. Nice. Anyway, doing good. How go the speed runs? I haven't checked recently. Should we check on that real quick? Can I like search you? I sure can. Oh. Yo, 4 mask shards, 22 minutes. Yesterday? That's what it means, right? 1 day ago? 1 day ago. Oh, and it's on YouTube. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, you're 16th. It could have been 15 seconds faster. That would have put you... Let's see, that would have put you at 50-ish. So it would have put you in 11th. Oh, no, wait. It would have put you in 13th. Dang, that's so crazy. All right. Do a little bit of this. I'm actually going to mute it though. Hope you don't mind. Okay, let's see how that looks on my screen. Oh, it's behind the chat. Okay. We'll put it next to my head. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit in the way. I can move myself a little bit, but come on. There we go. But I want my game in here still. Put the game... Actually, should I just make it transparent? Let's just make my game a little transparent. Layered, I think is what it's called. Yeah, this. This should make it... Oh, it didn't work. Huh? Oh, no. It does work. I just have to click behind it. There we go. Now it's still in front. But I can see behind it now. Okay, cool. Taking a short break from speedrunning. Gotcha. Yeah, does it get repetitive? I imagine it gets pretty repetitive. Okay. Shape. Shapes. Max shapes. Dang, that minute movement is insane. I love that you just like tank hits so that you can get a little bit more hits in. Yeah, that's so stinking fast. Okay, sorry. Getting some texts in. So the goal right now is that I need to randomly select a bunch of shapes. I think I'm gonna do 100. I guess I should do that right now. I can just set this value. Maybe I'll do 64 for now, just because it's probably a smaller number that's easier to like check. I'm going to explore the game a little bit more. Oh, nice. Yeah, have you like completed the entire game? Have you done Act 3? There's also a DLC coming out soon, right? Oh, shoot. Can I do this? Yes, I can. There we go. Ah, yeah, my game is still just in the way. Okay. It just says in 2026. It doesn't have a date. Act 3, 80%. Very nice. I mean, that's a lot of progress. I don't remember what my wife's at, but it could be around there. If I remember right, you can go past 100%. Is that true? Pashanka. Okay, so oh, that was some slick movement there. I saw that. I'm not gonna lie, before I had watched your speedruns, I did not know you could hit those moss balls out of the air. I would just tank it and then and then die, basically. Whoa, that was a cool hit. Not gonna lie, it kind of felt like you were meandering a little bit there. So I can see where you can cut a few seconds. Didn't you backtrack a little? Or is it because you needed the geo, didn't you? Yeah, you're definitely geo hunting. Okay. That's some crazy movement there. You need 400 for a mask shard. Ah, got it. Oh, unlucky. That guy was hard to beat. Nice. There's one. There's one mask shard already. How far are you? You're like 7.5 minutes in. Nice. Do a little save reset, animation cancel. Nice. It's lagging a little bit. Might be on my end though, because I'm streaming and watching a video and playing my game, and Yeah. Actually, let's check on my game. Let's see how performant it is. Am I still... Oh no, I don't have any performance monitoring. I need to write that at some point. Oh no. I think that was a misclick, right? Oh no, you were just healing. Okay. The animation cancel. No, it wasn't an animation cancel. What does start do? Well, right now, start just goes to a black screen. But that's what I'm making right now. So I'm gonna have a bunch of shapes that get generated. So let's do that. Let's do the little shape generation thing right now. Let's put it. Where do I put it? Right here. Internal void generate shapes. And I should probably increase the size for you so you can kind of read what I'm doing. That's probably good, right? Yeah, my screen is like total chaos right now. It's funny. Okay. So, generating shapes. Let's just do some comments. Got phase skip in a run for the first time. I don't know what that means. Did I miss it? Did it just happen? Oh, I see. Okay, so that was the skip. So that was the... It was going into phase 2, but you dealt enough damage total that you completely erased phase 2. That's awesome. That's super cool. Whoa. All right, so basically I need to, for each shape, generate, okay, hang on. For each shape, generate this. I need shape type, X, Y, color, I'm gonna call it radius. But it's just like the size of the shape. Is that it? Oh, let's do rotation. Interval. Rotation interval. Well, yeah, let's just call it animation interval. That's what it should be called. Okay, so those things need to be generated. And honestly, that's pretty easy, but the hard part is after that, I need to place it. So I need to do... So maybe I do position last, and then check that position isn't too close to any other positions. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. All right, Mask Shard 2 coming up. There it is, 300. Animation cancel. Whoa, you went all the way back there and you get to keep the Mask Shard. Interesting. comes up with these things? It's so crazy. Did you like come up with any of these strategies, or are you just learning from the best? Are you in any like Discords that talk about this stuff all the time? Sorry, my feet are getting cold, so I'm putting my socks on. Okay. Check that the position isn't close to any other positions. Maybe I just make like a little list of positions that I iterate through. That could work. Yeah, I think that could work. So I will at the top here say, well, in fact, let's just do that real quick. Let's just do v to I positions max shapes. So there's just going to be this list of positions that I save. Okay, that's easy. All right, let's get started. So for int I equals 0, I is less than max shapes. So we're just going to do max shapes plus I. And so now I randomly generate. So I need this state. I need the game state. Game 1 state. Nope, wrong thing. This thing, state. So I need, well, first I need to seed the RNG, huh? So I seed RNG state. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the seeding before this generate shapes. So I'm just going to assume that, in fact, let's do, where is this? Yeah, let's do an assert. This is going to be my first assert. Assert that state RNG dot values 0 does not equal 0. And then we do the same thing for values 1. You didn't come up with these strats. Yeah. Is that part of why you want to explore the game? Is you want to see like what kinds of things you can figure out that could maybe contribute to a speedrun? Oh, I totally missed. You just got another shard. Let me go back. Where do you get this shard? Okay, so you do a little arena fight. Just absolutely acing it. That's awesome. I did not know you could one-shot those guys. That's definitely very nice to know. Just keep that guy in the lava. Makes him take a little damage. That's so cool. Okay. And then is it just past here that you get... Yep, there it is. Okay. Cool. And then you get another shard. In like 5 minutes. Cool. Oops. Okay, so now that I have seeded this, I'm going to get all these values. So shape type equals, oh no, type equals state, no, what's the thing? Next I at state RNG between 0 and shape type dot and what is it, circle? Is it inclusive? I don't remember. Is my RNG inclusive? It is inclusive. Okay. I think circle is my last shape. Yeah. I messed up at the end. Still pretty good time. Cool. And then I just cast it to a shape type. I think that should work because it's just an integer. In fact, I could do between rectangle and circle, I think. I think that technically works. I do not remember if this was inclusive or not. I mean, I guess I've got all these links, might as well use them, huh? I gotta get my game out of the way first. Click on this link. I'm gonna assume. Yo, what's up? Happy Easter Bunny Day. I love it. Ooh, nice hits. I'm just gonna assume it's inclusive. I really hope it is. I mean, I guess I'll find out soon enough. Okay, so that's the type. Next is the color. I need to make a list of colors. Right now, I've got like all these random colors, right? Let's just make a little list. We'll put it in here. Can I define a list? I don't. I wish I knew more about C. I am definitely a total novice when it comes to this stuff. Like, can I just do colors and do like this? No, I don't think I can. Because basically what this does is it replaces code. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Google. Dang it, this guy is in the way. Okay. Can I define a list of values? More specifically, I want a list of colors. How would I do that in a count define? Maybe I should put that in my RNG. Here, let's stop that. Let's undo that. And let's hop on over to my RNG conversation. Where was it? This one. I want a list of colors I can randomly select from. Because to me, like, defines are like the perfect constant. Because it's something that, like, the compiler, like, optimizes super well for you. And so it's more than just, like, slapping it in the stack or the heap or whatever. It's, like, embedded in the code. Oh, so I can't just do that. I was close. I should have just gone for it. Okay, so I have to have a color count. That's right. That does make sense. And it says 4, and it's a -1. So it is inclusive. I knew it. The better way. While defined method works, the standard practice in engine development is to use static const. This is highly preferred because it gives you type safety. Is this the 4th shard? We're moments away. Dude, you do this so well. I struggled with that part. You don't have mandatory holidays on Easter in the US, right? I don't know. The way that I typically think of it in the US is like holidays are what's called bank holidays here. And so what that essentially means. Oh, there it is. There's the 4th shard. Hey, congrats. That's a great time. So basically what that means is like any day that a bank is open, you're supposed to work. Is kind of like the idea. I don't know why it's that way. But yeah, Easter always lands on a Sunday. And so that's not a bank day anyway. So I wouldn't have ever had to work that day. Sometimes, so in the US, we're somewhat segmented, right? And the southern US is very Christian. Technically, my state is very Christian too, but I don't know why we don't do this. And so companies that are in like the South, in the southern US, they will give you Good Friday off, which is just the Friday before Easter. And today banks are open. Yeah, today banks are open, so I can go to work. But yeah, like not on Sundays. Okay. It's saying though that this is better. This is highly preferred because it gives you type safety, allows the compiler to optimize it better. Interesting, because I had assumed that defines make the compiler optimize it better. It calculates the count for you? Oh, because you can do size of. Oh, okay. All right, I'm sold. I'm sold. But I wouldn't put it here. I would put it here. Global int, I suppose. I think it's an int. Maybe it's an unsigned int. Colors. We'll call it. Yeah, we'll call it colors. Colors like this equals this. Am I doing it right? I think I'm doing it right so far. I missed the silk spear to hit the rock to skip the last 2 updrafts. I saw that. And then you ran out of silk. And so you couldn't do it again. I think that's what you're talking about. But hey, I mean, I'm crazy impressed. I thought that was super cool. I love watching those, if it's not obvious already. All right, so let's do red, blue, green, RBG. What am I doing? RGB, yellow, orange. I love orange, purple, cyan, magenta. Do I have a pink? I do have a pink. What else do I got? I don't think white is a good option here. I don't know what my other colors are. I think I got them all. Oh, I've got a sky blue. That could be good. Let's do a sky blue. Okay, and so now when I do generate shapes, I get a color, which is just an unsigned int. Color equals next I state RNG. Oh, it is the address of it. Okay. And then the minimum is 0 and the maximum is size of colors. Have to check on my rabbit and peel potatoes. Whoa, nice. Cooking some good food now that you're home? Now that it's Easter? Yep. Nice. Int size equals next I state RNG. I might put, let's do this. Wow, RNG state RNG, but I think it's a pointer equals state RNG like this, and then I can just put RNG here. It's a little bit easier for me to type. Okay. Doing a kind of cockavine. Okay. I actually don't know what that is. I probably said it wrong. It's probably like Vine or something. I don't know. The size will be between base size and base size. Let's do a max size. Define max size. And that'll be just base size times 1.5. That's it'll just be 50% larger. Or should I do double? Should I do double? Let's just do base size times 2. Ah. Man, I am quickly running out of time. Max size. Next is... what am I doing? I should look up this recipe. Coq au vin. French for cock in wine. Nice. Chicken braised slowly in red wine, typically Burgundy, along with bacon. Speaking my language. Mushrooms, my other language. Pearl onions. Oh, I've wanted to cook with pearl onions forever. It's a rustic dish that tender. I should try this. I should try this out. This looks awesome. But it's with rabbit. Dang, that is a nice color that it gets. Of course, the YouTube thumbnail censors it. As if... Anyway. I think censoring is just so stupid. Sometimes. Well, that's beautiful. I hope it turns out. Animation interval. I think I've been doing between 1 and 8. So we'll do animation interval equals next I RNG 1 8. That's fine. Although it might be easier if I pop these into define anim min 1 and anim max. Anim min, anim max. And let's just find, yeah, I'm doing it a bunch here. It would have been smart if I did this before, so I didn't have to duplicate that everywhere when I was wanting to change it. Actually, you know what? I can do this smarter. I can do this 1, 8. Replace with anim min, anim max. Easy. The trick is the wine. You only need some, and the rest is for the kitchen crew. Yeah, which is me. You only need some. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Next position. We're going to get a random position. So int x equals next I RNG. The min is 0. The max is... This is where I need more stuff. I need the bitmap buffer. The max is buffer dot width. Although I should maybe do... I should do more than this. Let's do base size. Base size and then buffer width minus base size. Because I wanted to have like a little bit of padding on the sides. And then the same thing with the Y, but instead it's the height. Okay. And so now we get into the complex part where I have to check that that position isn't too close to any other positions. Which is unfortunately a doubly nested for loop. So we just do int positions. I think I'll have to keep track of some sort of index. No, I'll put it back here. So let's do int shapes added equals 0. For int j equals 0. J is less than shapes added plus j. Because if I do... yeah, how do I want to handle this? I think it's basically like if it's too close, I just go back to the top. So like, I think it's like this. If too close, I minus I. I think that's what I do. Because then it just like redoes that shape. Else, you know, positions at j equals position, whatever, and then also make shape and add two shapes. I should maybe have commented these things. All right, so if it's too close, so the distance, let's see. Let's do bool too close equals, because then I can just do that. False. And we create a position to I. P equals, no, P dot X equals X. P dot Y equals Y. I guess I could maybe move this out. Let's do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. No, that definitely matters. That's way better. I definitely have to do it this way. Okay. Positions at J equals P. Okay, but how do I determine if it's too close? I say positions at J minus P is less than base size. I don't have a I know what to do here. Let's just do a little V2I elbow room. I love calling things like colloquial terms. Elbow room is going to be elbow room.x equals base size and y is base size. So now less than or equal to elbow room, but now I need an operator on that. I thought that I had, yeah, what is length? That's what I need. I need length. Mojo vector, here we go. I no longer have length. Where did it go? It has disappeared. Uh-oh. What did it used to be? I have edge though, right? No, I only have dot and cross. But I don't even use cross. What the heck? These are just wildly out of sync here. Oh, these are the cross. Yes. Cross. Do that. Yeah, where did length go? Dang it. What did I do? I'm trying to think. Is point in circle. What does this one do? D2 equal, so it's the dot product of itself, right? Dot of D and D, right? Yep, that's absolutely correct. So is this what I want then? Man, I gotta relearn math. What is dot product? Like, what does it represent? Takes two equal length vectors and returns a single scalar number measuring how much they point in the same direction. So that's not what I want. What's a cross product? As an operation of two vectors through space is noted as AXB that produce a third unique vector perpendicular to the plane containing the original two. 1 + 1 = 7 if you add another 5 to it. That is wisdom right there. All right, we're going over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I even have, I think I have some documentation here that I've generated. Okay. Overlap prevention. Get random float, get random float. Does it overlap? Dot product. I'm close here, I think. So you minus the vector and then you do the dot product. But then this is where I failed to remember how to do this. I did it in the circle, but I did this like a month ago, so I don't even remember why why this makes sense. Hey, see ya, T251. Yeah, I gotta take off now anyway. But I kind of want to figure out this problem real quick. Real quick before I go. Oh, actually, this does bring up a logic concern with my problem. Too close. Break. But anyway, so elbow room. So I minus them and then get the distance, the dot product, and then what's new radius? What the heck is this? Where did that come from? Oh, that's fine. So min distance is base size. Min distance squared is base size by base size. Okay. So this is very similar to, let's see. So now I can do int elbow room I. No, what should I call it? Arm's length. Base size by base size. So I need some elbow room and I gotta keep the shapes at arm's length. Okay. So yeah, I get the dot product of this. So too close. This is v to I d equals this. Yes. Get the dot product. Oh, so I don't even need the elbow room actually. I just need arm's length. Well, now I want to rename it to elbow room. Okay, so too close. Now, well, okay, I gotta get the dot product. So v, it's just gonna be an int. d2 equals dot of d and d. And then int. Well, I already have elbow room, so I just do d2 is minus elbow room. Or less than elbow room. Oh, in fact, I don't even need this. Dot of d and d. There we go. If it's too close, minus minus and break. Otherwise, yep, see, that's where the logic breaks down. So this is where I need a bool too close equals false. If too close, break. Easy enough. And then if too close, minus minus I. Else make the shape. So what does that entail? Making the shape entails checking the shape type. So if type, I don't know, we'll do a switch. Switch type. Case rectangle. Break. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh. Only 2. Triangle. Circle. Rectangle. Rectangle. Okay, yeah, this is where I make the shape. So I grab all of these values basically. I mean, I have P already, so that's good. So P will be the center. So rectangle center equals P, nice and easy. And then let's just grab those over here. Triangle. Circle. So that's an easy one. Color is also the same across them. Color equals color. Triangle. Circle. Next is size. So that's where it's going to be a little bit different. So I do rectangle width equals size and height equals size. Triangle base equals size, and then circle radius equals size divided by 2. Is that correct? I think that's true. Oh, what am I doing for the circle? Circle radius. Oh, is radius. Oh yeah, base size divided by 2. I don't know why it is. Oh, it was separate because I used to have 2 circles. Okay, size divided by 2. All right, so I've got all of those done. Color. Oh no, the animation interval. So rectangle dot rotation interval equals animation interval. And I think it's just the same with the triangle, but I'm gonna do, oh, I should maybe do those negative, like those are possible to be negative. Let's do that. Anim-min is actually going to be -8. That's easy enough. Although, I don't think that works with the circle. Let's find out. Oh. Let's find out. Circle dot grow interval equals animation interval. Let's get rid of this. And we're gonna run it. Oh, it's not gonna work. Hang on. We got some errors. Get center is an unreferenced. Okay, that's fine. I don't need that right now. What else? Generate shapes is unreferenced. That is correct. Let's reference it here. Generate shapes, state, bitmap buffer. Okay. So we run it. How does a negative... Oh, it can be 0. That's the only problem here. Is by doing negatives. I do like that they can now switch sides, but by crossing over 0, it's a problem. Where am I? I'm going to generate shapes. That's where I'm going. So I want the anim min to be 1 still. Because I want it to be able to at least rotate 1. But then maybe I do like a sign. Like a rotation sign. So it's bool rotate we'll just call it sign equals next I RNG, and it's 0 or 1, so it's Boolean. And then I can, in fact, let's do if. We're not making it a sign anymore. It's a ternary operator. This. Boop. Ternary. Okay. -1 or 1. That's what it's going to be. And so now it's this. It's sign times that. That'll be good. This one doesn't need the sign. Okay. So I've made a lot of progress. I think I'm just gonna call it here though, because I gotta get to work. So thanks for showing up, Sir Lunchalot. Have fun with the dish. That sounds amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. We might not be doing the game dev newsroom because Night Owl has not found enough good articles. So we might do something else. We'll see.